Hollywood, and it's evident. I am just a Magic fan. Old Town, I'ma represent. Taking charge, go commando. Now we living in Miami, but you know I rep Orlando. Oak Ridge, yeah, it lives in me. Walking down the road, passing by OBT. 407 every day, it stay on repeat. Blue in my blood, ain't no stopping me. Y'all already know what's going on. It's your man Hollywood, just an Orlando Magic fan in action. We got an early game today. We cutting right to the chase. Early game today, 3 p.m. game today. We got some good, great, phenomenal news. We got Mo Wagner back, which is always a great thing. But we ain't win, so we not playing the song fully. But we got to play the little beat because, you know, Mo Wagner's back, man. That's all we go give Mo. Because Mo, we love you. We glad you is back. Moritz Wagner. Now, let's dive into the starting lineups. We have Anthony Black, Desmond Bane, Tristan Da Silva, PB, and then Wendell Carter Jr. On the other side, you have Jeremiah Fears, great player, Bryce McGowan, Trey Murphy, another good one, Zion, of course, and then Derek Queen. Now, Zion and Paolo's always going to be a great matchup. The Duke rivalry and all of that, you know what I'm saying? Two great stars to come out of Duke. Of course, Zion was just one heck of a high schooler to then go to Duke, and that whole Zion Williamson Duke run was just phenomenal, right? Now, transition to the NBA, of course, hasn't been the wowing that we were getting in Duke, but by all means, it's still Zion Williamson. He's still a name that draws attention, and we lost our we won our last game against Brooklyn, right? And that was it was the Paolo game winner, right? And that was actually 2 games ago. We got smacked. I don't know why this Philly game, like, I was watching it, I was experiencing it. I had just got a cut yesterday, and at the barbershop, they like, yo, y'all lost to Philly, right? And I was like, did we? Honestly, that game was just such a blur for me. I don't understand. I still don't understand a 12-point fourth quarter. We not even going to talk about it. We on the Pelicans now. So, it's an early game. Today, 3 p.m., of course. We have Jeremiah Fears versus Anthony Black, which I think, by all means, I think Anthony Black, it might be a little bit of a challenge, I'm not going to lie, but I think Anthony Black is a good defender, and I think that he can definitely at least slow down Jeremiah Fears to really have zero fears. And then Bryce McGowan's versus Desmond Bane. That should be barbecue chicken for Bane. You know what I'm saying? I think Bane has to have one of those nights. We can't have him score 6. We need him to score a good 25 plus, especially being that second option behind Paolo. Trey Murphy versus Tristan Da Silva. Tristan Da Silva has been having his back spasms. I don't believe he played that last game against the Sixers due to the back spasms. So him being back does show the team believes in him. You know what I mean? And I think he can give us an easy 15, 13, just being Tristan Da Silva. Now this guy right here, our star, Paolo Banchero. I don't mean to put too much pressure on him, but we need a 30 ball. You're playing the Pelicans. They have 9 wins, ladies and gentlemen. If we lose this game, so help me God. Because 9 wins, we just gave the Washington Wizards without Trae Young their 10th win. And I don't want to do the same for the Pelicans. I think that a 9-31 team should get blown out by a 21-18 team. A team that if you go to the standings, we are 7th, currently battling for at least somewhere up here, right? Now, in this moment, we're in the play-in tournament, which is not good. We don't want to be in that play-in tournament because there's always that risk of elimination. But now, we are playing the team that if you go to the West is on the bottom of their standings. You can't even really see it like that on here. 14. They're 9-31. The only team worse than them is the 8-30 Kings. Magic fans, I'm telling you right now, we're 21-18. We should not lose this game. We're at home, which is always great. You know, we're 12-6 at home. Definitely got a good home court advantage. Now, what I can say is, Magic fans, we got to win. That's really all I can say. I can't even really dive into too much without just going back to the main picture. They're a 9-win team. There's no way they should win this game. They're a 9-win team coming into our city, the Kia Center, at 3 p.m. There should be no ifs, ands, or buts on if we play good and if we win this game. Mo Wagner is coming back. Of course, he's coming off of a very long break due to that injury. I believe it was the ACL that he tore. So Magic fans, by all means, it is a celebration in Old Town, but we got to win the game. We cannot. If we lose to the Pelicans, that's where I'm going to say, all right, these changes need to happen sooner rather than later because this is bad. If we lose this game, I'm telling you right now, we can't. We can't, and it shouldn't be a close game. That's the thing. This should be one of the most boring games of the season. This should be a game where in the first 10 minutes we already show who we are, what we do, and to not have another 12 point, 15 point, 19 point, 16 point fourth quarter. We need to put the pedal to the metal. We need to have our bench actually show up. The only one who's really showing up from our bench is the rookie, Jace Richardson. By all means, I think that our bench, of course, AB was that very strong sixth man, but then he turned into a starter. So now he's disqualified from the bench, right? So now you got somebody like a Jace Richardson, who he's the one who's putting on. He's a rookie. He's not supposed to, but he is, so we're grateful for that. But by all means, I think that we have to go into this game knowing that there's no way we lose. And if we lose, we push the red button, and it's 21. We're 21-18. This is game 40. Next game will be halfway to the season, or halfway through the season, and our next game, thankfully, is actually in Berlin, Germany at 2 p.m. on Thursday. Magic fans, I think that just quite frankly, being able to see this team globally is already a blessing in itself. The NBA believes in us, so how are we going to give them a loss? How are we going to give them a loss and give the 10-win Wizards their 10th win? And then follow that up. We already struggled against the Pacers. We already struggled against Charlotte. We already struggled against Washington. So I get it. Just looking at the history, it seems like we might struggle this game. But by all means, I think this is one of those games we have to just go in strong. So that way our starters don't even play the fourth, lead the bench, let them earn their minutes, and then, of course, go into that Grizzlies matchup in Berlin, in London, with just a pep in our step, knowing that we just won our last game after having a buzzer beater from Paolo Banchero the game before in overtime against really a terrible Brooklyn Nets team. So I think that we need to come into this game and show why we deserve to be in the playoffs, why we deserve these global games, why we are the Orlando Magic. I don't think that we are going to give the New Orleans Pelicans their 10th win. I honestly do not see that happening. We're not in Washington, you know what I mean? It's not in New Orleans. It's not at the Smoothie King Center. It is at the Kia Center in Orlando, Florida, which I know, of course, is one of the best home courts. I don't care what they say. I get it. The environment might not be so live as these other stadiums because even I've called it out. No, I will say though, the potential that we got, that screen, the people, when that stadium is packed, there's nothing better, honestly. So Magic fans, this is a Sunday game, 3 p.m. It might not be as full as, a playoff game against the Boston Celtics since we're playing the Pelicans, but by all means, this is where the Magic fans need to show up. This is where the Magic fans need to show, hey, it doesn't matter that we lost our last game knowing that we wasn't supposed to lose like that. A 12-point fourth quarter is never excusable, but I will say right here, we have to smack the Pelicans. If we don't win by 15 plus, it's a loss in my opinion. Quite frankly, if we do this close game BS and we win by a buzzer, it's a loss because there's no way that we don't beat the Pelicans by 15 plus, 10 plus easily. This should be a blowout. This should be a blowout. And if it's not, then we got to talk about it. We're going to have the post-game live. We always talk on the Fannattics show live. We do pre-games, post-games, anything, everything Magic fan related, not affiliated, maybe one day, right? Now, Magic fans, what I will say is that we cannot go into this game thinking, if we win by a buzzer beater, let's go, we won. It's a 9-win team. There's no way we win by a buzzer beater. There's no way we win by 5. There's no way we win by 6. We need to beat them by double digits, let alone 15 plus. Magic fans, y'all already know it's Sunday morning. Enjoy the day. If you believe in God, go to church. If you don't, by all means, enjoy your Sunday. But, man, I think that we definitely need praying to whoever you pray to see what types of vibes. Because I think we got our spark plug back. We got Mo Wagner back. So I think that spark plug, he's not going to let the people he's not going to let everybody. Mo Wagner go bring the spirits back. So that's why, set the spirit free. I think that Man, I'm very excited to see Mo Wagner come back, and I want to see the crowd. I love that he's doing it at the Kia Center. I want to see that crowd. I want to see that crowd just go crazy when Mo Wagner checks in. Y'all already know. It's your man Hollywood, just an Orlando Magic fan. Happy Sunday. Again, enjoy church if you believe in that. If you don't, enjoy your Sunday. By all means, God bless. And I'm telling y'all right now, mindset of the day, always remember, man. Always remember, you got to see the moon in order to know what the sun look like. Y'all already know it's your man Hollywood, just an Orlando Magic fan. And like always, it's a wrap. Ain't no way we losing to the Pelicans. And should I say it? I think I'm going to say it. It's my channel, right? I could say it. We've lost every time I've said it. But you know what? We not going to lose today. This is a guarantee. W for the Orlando Magic. Y'all already know it's your man Hollywood, just an Orlando Magic fan. And now, what do they say about Hollywood? Hollywood, and it's evident. I am just a Magic fan. Old Town, I'ma represent. Taking charge, go commando. Now we living in Miami, but you know I rep Orlando. Oak Ridge, yeah, it lives in me. Walking down the road, passing by OBT. 407 every day, it stay on repeat. Blue in my blood, ain't no stopping me.